Welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating history of London, a city brimming with stories of triumph, tragedy, and transformation. From its Roman roots to its modern skyline, every corner of London tells a tale. Today, we'll uncover the lesser-known events and people that have shaped this extraordinary city. Our story begins in 43 AD, when the Romans invaded Britain under Emperor Claudius. They established a settlement along the River Thames called Londinium. This bustling port quickly became the hub of trade and commerce for Roman Britain, thanks to its strategic location. But Londinium's early years weren't peaceful. In 60 AD, Boudica, the warrior queen of the Iceni tribe, led a massive uprising against Roman rule. Her forces razed the city to the ground, leaving nothing but ashes. However, the Romans rebuilt Londinium stronger than before, complete with a basilica, amphitheater, and the first iteration of what we now call London Bridge. Beneath the modern streets of London, remnants of Roman life still remain. You can visit the London Mithraeum, where a temple dedicated to the mysterious god Mithras once stood. It's a time capsule of a long-lost world. Fast forward to 1066. William the Conqueror became king after his victory at the Battle of Hastings. To secure his hold on the city, he began constructing the iconic Tower of London. This fortress, which started as a wooden structure, grew over centuries into the imposing stone castle we know today. The tower wasn't just a royal residence. It was a prison, a treasury, and even a zoo. Today, it's one of London's most visited landmarks, still guarded by the famous yeoman warders, or beefeaters. Meanwhile, medieval London was a crowded, bustling place. Streets were narrow, and sanitation was non-existent. The River Thames served as both a water source and a dumping ground, earning it the nickname the Great Stink. Diseases like the Black Death ravaged nearly half of Londoners in 1348. The medieval city's wooden structures made it highly susceptible to fires. On September 2nd, 1666, a fire broke out in a bakery on Pudding Lane. Fueled by strong winds and flammable materials, the Great Fire of London engulfed most of the city, destroying over 13,000 homes, 87 churches, and even St. Paul's Cathedral. Remarkably, only 6 deaths were officially recorded, though the true toll was likely much higher. The fire became a turning point for London's urban planning. Sir Christopher Wren designed a new St. Paul's Cathedral, which still dominates the skyline today. The city was rebuilt with wider streets and more brick and stone structures to prevent future disasters. By the 19th century, London had transformed into the heart of the British Empire. The Industrial Revolution brought incredible wealth, but it also widened the gap between rich and poor. While grand buildings like the Houses of Parliament and the Crystal Palace showcased Britain's power, much of the population lived in squalid conditions. Charles Dickens immortalized this era in novels like Oliver Twist and Bleak House, highlighting the struggles of the working class. The Victorian era also saw the construction of the London Underground in 1863. The world's first subway system. It was a marvel of engineering that changed how people moved through the city. The 20th century tested London like never before. During World War II, the city endured the Blitz, a relentless bombing campaign by Nazi Germany. For 57 consecutive nights, bombs rained down, destroying entire neighborhoods and iconic landmarks. Yet, Londoners displayed remarkable resilience. They sought refuge in underground stations, turned parks into vegetable gardens, and rebuilt their lives with unwavering determination. Winston Churchill's defiant speeches became a symbol of the city's unbreakable spirit. After the war, London embarked on a period of reconstruction. The 1951 Festival of Britain celebrated the city's recovery and looked ahead to a brighter future. Landmarks like the Royal Festival Hall stand as reminders of this hopeful era. Today, London is a vibrant metropolis, home to over 9 million people from every corner of the globe. It's a city of contrasts. Historic sites like Westminster Abbey and Buckingham Palace coexist with modern marvels like the Shard and the London Eye. The city continues to evolve. Initiatives like the Crossrail project and green urban planning aim to address the challenges of population growth and climate change. Yet, London never forgets its past. From the annual Lord Mayor's Show to quiet corners like Postman's Park, history is woven into the fabric of daily life. Before we wrap up, here are a few lesser-known facts about London. The underground rivers. Beneath London streets flow hidden rivers like the Fleet and the Tyburn, now buried but once crucial to the city's development. The city's smallest police station, located in Trafalgar Square, it's barely larger than a phone booth and once served as a lookout point for riots. The old operating theatre, hidden in the attic of a church near London Bridge, this preserved 19th century surgical theatre offers a glimpse into early medicine. London's history is far more than dates and events. It's the story of people, builders, dreamers, rebels, and survivors. Each generation has left its mark, creating a city that is as much about the future as it is about their past. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments which part of London's history fascinates you the most. Until next time, keep exploring.